Halal Yahuwah. Halal Yahuwah. So, I'm 31 years old. It is 2025. Um, Life has been wild. Right now, my children are with their dad. Um, I was completely isolated, but I found out he's been pretending that we talk. And while I send him a million messages, he does not talk to me really. Over the years, okay, now, like, we don't talk, but he has let me talk to the children at least 8 times over the last 8 years. So like twice a year. Um, but yeah, that was because our family approved him beating and abusing me and cheating. And they was trying to teach me a lesson. They tried to starve me out. Um, and yeah, we're not. That's not something I'm about to. So I was under the impression, that the children were safe, right? I was not yet aware that my granddad had trafficked us to the United States government and that they are actively, aggressively working against our family, causing trauma. They making sure that they beat and traumatize you in front of your children. That is all intentional. They want us to grow up with fear. They make sure they assault you in front of your children. It's intentional. Read the Willie Lynch letter. It's a part of breaking us. And they're doing it aggressively. Um, but when that happened with my child, bruh, your children are going to see you get killed. Like, what the fuck you thought was about to happen? Um, yeah, my bad. Judah, it's in my blood. Um, Shit, y'all started it. But that's not what this is about. So my children are with their dad. The government is the one sex trafficking us. My husband was sexually abused by his dad and his own mother. So where does that leave his mind? I don't know. I hope that he's working through that and understanding what his mom did to him was wrong. Um, but the government, which started off as slavery, keeps that Hillary Clinton put us with aunt. They mom was raising us in the most high. My aunt went with like she was my dad, our granddad's sex slave. So she was bitter and wanted her nieces and nephew her nieces, she doesn't have nephews, she has the sons, to suffer like she did. And the government came in and made a deal with her that went because they wanted the land. They didn't want anybody to inherit the land. They came in, and all of my cousins got taken to foster and placed with my aunt, and she raped and abused them, and they got sent through the jail system, and they did these whole little things on them, a scenario each time. And they tried the same thing with me and my siblings, but my mom raised us in the word of the Most High. They took away my mom's said that she was mentally a child, said that she was stuck at the age that her mom was murdered at a satanic ritual sacrifice. Yeah, they used to drug my mom. They used to drug my mom's mom, and all of them. My granddad's friends would do it, drug their wives and go and rape each other's wives and kids. It's not just a Diddy thing, it's a cult thing. The government is in on it. Um, so, no, the government will kill us. My husband is just a confused adult now, and I am praying for him. That is the safest place my children are with their dad. He is just confused, and we don't talk. We don't call talk because every time I talk to him, I do say mean stuff to him because how the hell you gon' that's not all of y'all business. He did what, but he's confused because of the confusion. I feel like he is trying to learn how to be a man, but he doesn't have good examples. He's with his abusers, and that is what is not good. Um, Dang. This video was because everyone be mad at me because first off, they were wrong for being mad at me, but the pressure always on me for sex was very wrong. Because first off, I was a child. I have never wanted sex, um, and I just stayed home. I just stayed home. I was never. I was always very innocent. I liked art, working on stuff, studying. Um, um, traumatized because of the abuse that I went through. But a lot of my entire life was very, 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 very extremely sexual. And I tried to black it out. But I don't know. So this place in my healing, trusting that the Most High has my children. I'm still trying to actively work to get my children's dad to move closer so that we can co-parent better. But this is time with the children because I had my daughter till she was 6.5. She's about to be 9, so it is her time to be with her dad, to spend time with her dad. My son, I had him until he was a month before he turned 5. So it is, and he's 10. So I do need to see my son, but but I'm not gonna switch. I will get both of the children. So right now they're with their dad, and right now they need to be with their dad because first off, I did have a studio, so I was going to be trying to get them for like the summer or whatever, but I keep being gang stalked and harassed physically, sexually, life threatening. So I don't even feel safe being in apartments because the landlords and the maintenance be tripping. They're not always that was the first time maintenance was trying to rape me. My other problems with maintenance was that they spent they did not fix the apartment up like they were supposed to, and I reported it and they was mad. So they leave poison and stuff on the floor which our children ingested and got sick from, and then they would spray mass poison without even notifying us, thinking we weren't going to notice. But I keep having problems. I keep having problems with maintenance. This time was really wild. So right now, I don't even. The children are cool with their dad as long as I can get a. I can't talk to him because every time I talk to him, I do threaten him because he hurt me so bad. Like, how could he do all of those things? How could he cheat? How can he try to make? How can he did not give me no love whatsoever. He is a narcissist. He used to say his relationship not like he would try to intentionally make me jealous. We were married, but he would always be out hanging out with some other female and then be like, "Oh, you're jealous because this and that." Like, I'm your wife. You're over. Like, it was so weird as fuck. So I don't ever want to live with him again. No, I would never live with him again. And then from him being abused, he don't want nothing pink in the room because he feel like it's gay. He have like I'm just getting beat for everything because he can't take it out on his mom. So, would never live with him again. Would never live with him again. I was the only one loving him, and he was beating the fuck out of me. He wouldn't even introduce me when we go out. He wouldn't even introduce me, and then when we got married, he would introduce me. So it was intentional. The disrespect was intentional because I was the third person I guess he got with, and the people before him broke his heart already. So he was taken out on, and I looked like the girl that broke his heart. I didn't know until after we broke up, and the whole time we were married, he was writing girls from high school and middle school. So he was never over his high school and middle school relationships that broke his heart. So it was not even my fault why he was abusing me. He was just mad at women, and didn't believe that I would love him. And I did until he beat the fuck out of me and treated me bad. um, Man, this is not, I don't know. My brain pushes everything away because that's too much to process.